Good morning, ladies and chickens. How the devil are you? I hope you're well. Good morning, Agent Jas. Merry Sunday. I hope you're having a good day, mate. Time for more Banishers and chill, I think. Sunday morning shenanigans. Merry hordes of watchers. Merry horde. Ah, dear. Morning, Poggy Woggy. How are you doing? I've actually finally started updating more of the videos on YouTube, so I've updated a few this morning. I hope you're both well. I hope you're having a good day. Sunday is here. Quite well indeed. Nice to hear, Pogs. What were we doing last time I played this? Oh, I can't remember. How is the Master of the Chickens? Master of the Chickens is good. It is a Sunday morning. My youngest is chilled on the sofa next to me, doing something on her phone. I don't know what it is. My eldest is asleep upstairs, because of course she is. Oh, we're on mission duty. Oh, I'm injured. Which one's the map? The map? There's something here. I don't know what it is.
This one's not been dead long.
Let's hope he stays that way.
Let's do the shortcut rope. No, that wasn't it. Okay, let's go down. I was thinking about the things you have been taken from work, or some of the personal programs you have licensed. Are they licensed? What? Wait, hang on. I don't understand the question. 2 seconds. Let me just do this without falling off the edge. Processes aren't licensed. The CRM and the job boards are just contracts that we currently have with certain suppliers that I want to have, if that's what you mean. He won't be using them, and I want them. I'm going to be paying for them anyway if I started afresh. So I'd like to have them if I can. Probably watching the what? Toilet brain rot. What? Skibbity toilet brain rot. What's that? This one last I heard. No, I don't work in insurance. Good Lord, no. No, I'm a HR and recruitment consultant. Shipping plan. Okay.
Looks like they were taken by surprise.
According to the map, the treasure should be near.
Misunderstood that you built systems. No, I hadn't built the systems. I don't have the skills to do things like that. That's not within my wheelhouse, mate. No. The problem with taking it on is that he wants to retain a share in the business.
Open this door from the other side.
And that's something I'm do that then?
If the map is correct, the treasure must be hidden nearby.
Yes, 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 yes. Question is, how do I break down that door? Oh, my youngest has a nasty cough, as you can probably tell. I do, Poggers. Absolutely not, unless he's willing to share something in return. Well, he's sharing company website. He's giving me the company website, all the email addresses. The CRM has a year and a half's worth of data built up on it. I'd like to maintain a relationship because having somebody like him is a route to me having some additional potential business in the future. Things like that. It's not simple. It's not straightforward. There must be a way.
According to our map, the treasure can't be far.
Yeah, you said that.
Reinforcements!
This isn't over yet. Get the hell out of there! Don't just stand there. Move!
The ghost. Yeah, I know you were waving.
What's drawn on the map?
I know you were waving at me, but no, never is. God of War with guns. Ghost hunters, Pogs. I bored all the people not here and possibly Poggers. So, who are we going to banish? Monk or Bender? Monk, definitely. Actually, no, Marlon. I don't know. I think Marlon's possessed at the best of times. Interesting. From here. Hello. Yeah. Stuff. Why are we banishing people? Because that's the name of the game. Ethereal garb. What's this? Defeating an enemy with a manifestation increases damage of next light attack and enemies up by 50%. Chess. I'm used to control where the doors open automatically as you walk up to them. Which is what I've been playing recently. That's where it wants me to go. What's up there? It's the name of the game, like EA Sports. It's called Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden. Oh. It's also the name of the stream.
Take that to your face.
There you go, banished. That's how you banish somebody. You build up enough banishment power and then you banish them. This is important. There we go. Why is execution all I don't know. You leant on the button. So it gives me... She's looking at something. Oh, mate. Wait a minute. It can't be that. No. See the door. Oh, there it is. No, I can get in. That's what I wanted to do. Result. There's a waterfall cache. I think I already got that one. I found someone who can play Caprice. I'm going to ask them to be your friend so they can help you understand the ship better. Oh, God. Really? It's not that I can't play it. It's just that it's not very good. No, it's French. Well, it's the pirate one. It's the pirate ship. The almost the same. The French and the Italians will be offended by that. Making noises. What's that? Let's just finish looking around.
Come closer if you dare! Sebastian! I don't know how long I can keep this up!
Better come and help.
This is not how I die!
I care not for the opinions of the French, since they are below me. Okay. Fairly sure they think the same of you. Well, to be fair, they probably think the same of everybody. Nothing will happen till I get there. It'll be fine.
Go back to the hole from whence you crawled! My bolt is shot!
Behind you!
Single hit? Really? And what are the Italians going to do? Throw pasta at me? Oh dear. Oh, I don't like the look of him. Oh, it's one of them!
Get back up!
Don't let it crush you! Standing by.
Got him.
I'm fine. Stop fussing.
You're welcome. I love pasta too. Yes. Picked everything up? Yeah. I'm just going to take your stuff before you talk to me, okay? Yeah? If there's any of this stuff that I like, I'm going to have. So, there's that.
A timely arrival. You'll be Haskell's Banishers. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you both.
Yes.
You can see me.
Clear as day, just as I can see. This is my husband. I am Helen Priest.
Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McGrath.
It is rare that the living can see the lingering dead.
All I know is one day I woke after 7 long years of grief, and my Sebastian was back. It was as if my prayers had at last been answered. That was enough for me.
In times of danger, I am duty-bound to protect the woman I love. You understand?
7 years. Why come back now?
It did not feel like 7 years. Suddenly, I felt her pain calling to me.
Divine intervention or otherwise, all that matters is that my dear Sebastian is back. Now, when I need him most.
Andrew White sent us. He thought you might be in trouble. Plainly, you needed your guardian angel.
We needed more than one. Thanks to you, we'll resupply the camp. Matthews and Williams did not die in vain.
This was a risky expedition. But Helen had no choice. If the survivors were to rely on Pennington alone, the fort would have already fallen.
I suspect that's so. Sometimes difficult choices must be made. That's courage.
All the courage in the world will be worthless if those in command won't match it.
Pennington did this while monsters relentless besieged the fort.
I fixed that in the last episode.
These men's deaths are on the captain's conscience. If he has one.
How so?
7 years ago, a plague came to New Eden. Pennington quarantined the sick in the mines, walled them up. They were dark times. Hard times. None knew what the morrow would bring.
Oh God,
We all lost much.
That's terrible.
Too much. As second in command, Sebastian volunteered to stay. Walled in with the others, he held out the longest. He died a hero. And now the Forsaken are rising. They demand revenge.
I understand why.
I watched them die. Soldiers and miners, sick and hungry, begging for help they knew would never come.
Captain Pennington has much blood on his hands.
I'm sorry. You've been through a lot.
We have. We are, and will persist till we prevail.
We should get back to the fort. We will escort you.
Okay. Here we go. Missions. The spectres in the mines have a grudge against Captain Pennington. Intent not obtained. Entity. The spectre. Yeah. Interesting. A ghostly voice led the Banishers to Helen Priest, held up in a cave, fighting for her life. Her husband Sebastian's ghost at her side, Red and Antia defeating the attacking tyrants, but all four found themselves trapped in the mines. Okay. Oh, we're still doing that one. Oh, so we actually have 2 of these missions to do.
I'm afraid I locked us in when I broke the latch.
If there's a way out, we'll find it.
We will. It's here. That was easy.
I love doing that.
This isn't the way out. After all of that. Okay, let's have it. Barely a boss fight, gotta be honest. That wasn't a boss, that was, oh, what? I'm not doing that, I'm gonna do this.
To make you angry.
Impressive. You Banishers are quite something.
That's
Well,
all.
to-
I'm just the help.
What's that?
This one's doubly blocked.
I did. Yeah, so the idea is, Poggers, for reference, these two, Antia and Red McWraith, are Banishers. Antia was the boss, also partner of Red McWraith, and Red McWraith was like the apprentice. They fought a nightmare in the prologue, and the nightmare killed Antia and threw Red out of a window. And Red survived, was brought back to life by a witch, or a witch's apprentice, acolyte, whatever. Or not brought back to life, but saved. And then he's been on a mission to, and the whole point of the story is, there's a place called New Eden, which is what's been cursed by this nightmare. And you're trying to basically wear down her strength
Banisher marched
by
without
killing.
infantry. Good for morale, he said.
Soldiers usually carry their ghosts with them. War is good for our business.
I take it that's how you met. I know a soldier when I see him fight.
I never worked for the army, but something like that.
So yeah, so what we're trying to do, if I show you, is we're working our way. Look at the size of the map. We're working our way. This is New Eden, and we're working our way. We've worked our way all the way from over here. We've completed a bunch of missions, and then we're working up way up here now, and then we're just sort of killing things on the way to make her. No, we did not burn the witch at the stake. No. I think we're going to be taking the trolley car thing. We didn't go this way.
We'll come back for you, my friend.
My sympathies.
I won't let me go. Oh, that's not fair. There's a way up the top that I wanted to go that I didn't go. Look. There's a way up here that I didn't go. No, not up there. Damn it. I have to go back. Tell the truth, youngest daughter is playing instead of you, as this seems competent gameplay. Shut up! You're just narrating the stream. Also, you've not died yet, so we know it's not you. Hey! Hey! Ariane! Ariane! Ariane? Talk to me. Agent Jazz thinks that you're playing this game, not me, because I haven't died yet and it's competent. It's not. It's not on. It's not on.
I'll watch it instead.
There are ghosts and monsters and things.
All of this for 2 miserable powder boxes.
If you want to.
How low has Pennington brought us?
If you didn't
No,
like
you
him,
don't.
why
You,
did
you would
follow
have to
him?
sign into Twitch
I
yet.
followed his reputation.
And you're too young to
but
be
he's no
signed
longer
into
the
Twitch.
same man.
What would you
I think
do
you are.
in his place?
It's on Twitch.
I'm
I just
doing
said it's on
it.
Twitch.
He sits behind his walls waiting for them to fall, and I'm out here fighting to live. We're fighting for our lives. The captain is in the way.
These internal conflicts are a risk for the stability of the fort.
A necessary risk for the survival of all. But I agree. This must end.
Covered in snow.
You may leave the crates. I'll send someone back for them.
Yeah, the path should be quiet. We cleared the area of the Spectre's nest.
Well, that's a relief. Follow me.
Well then. Sense of urgency, some people. Hashtag fake chicken. It's not fake. Chicken is real. Oh, you see the frame time drop massively there. It just kind of went, I don't know what to do now. Complete brain fart. It is a AA game, not a AAA game, so it's, how can I put it? It's not the best optimized. But I do like, I mean, you know me, I like third-person action-adventure games.
White! Open the gates!
Priest? What are you lot waiting for? Open the gates!
Hashtag chicken gate. Typical chicken gate. There is a gate.
Go talk to Pennington. Make him understand, if you can.
Where can I find him?
He hides in his office. I'll find him there.
Where are the others? Williams and the other chap?
Matthews. We were ambushed. They fell.
May God have mercy on their souls.
There's ammo in the elevator.
Shut the
Send someone
gate.
out to bring it back.
People are stupid. There are monsters out there. Why didn't you shut the gate? Yes, thanks to Ubisoft. Skull and Bones, eh? Yeah, because that's doing well. Yeah, well, have you seen all the... I mean, never mind all the microtransactions in Skull and Bones. Have you seen all the ones in
Good day to you.
Dragon's Dogma 2?
I'm the Hunter Flora Abbott, and I never miss.
Good answer.
It is rare, but I've been known to miss. Red McCraith, Banisher.
I heard about you when you first arrived. Is your friend not with you?
She died. She's with me in spirit.
Sad to hear it. I have nothing cleverer than that to say. If you need anything, well, I probably can't help.
So you hunt for the fort? Are you part of the train band?
I serve, in my way. Before the curse, I traded with the people of New Eden. Meat and fur bartered for whatever they had that I needed.
How did you end up in New Eden? You won't mind me saying that you're not like most people here.
And yet, I am a New Englander. Born on a farm not far from Boston, but always preferred the wild. So I came to New Eden. In time, I came to love it. It's cursed, and I'm still here, aren't I?
What do you know? Tell me about your day-to-day.
If I did, would you listen?
Talk to me of Captain Pennington.
I've worked for worse. I'm able and I give him no trouble. In return, he makes sure I get none. He respects me. That makes him an excellent judge of character. Don't you think?
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
Not my favorite person, if I'm honest, but in the fight against the dead, she's an asset.
Interesting.
How are you yourself?
I do my work and do it well. The few notice.
Above your pay grade? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I've got...
I'll take my leave of you.
Diablo 4's coming out on
I'll
Game
not
Pass
stop
on the
you.
28th. So I'm looking forward. Well, I say I'm looking forward. I will definitely get into that. But I'm playing Control at the minute, also on Game Pass. Thank you, Game Pass, for giving me so many fun games to play. Oh, frame time. Just going to take your stuff, guys. That's all right. Thank you. One never changes. Oh, I wanted to look at that. Oh, magnetite and a legacy cache. Interesting. My grandfather has at last passed away, and I made sure he left me a small legacy. It isn't much, but it shall tide us over the next year. Soon we shall be wed. When you're in need, find him. Fortune favours those who wake at daybreak. Forever yours. Interesting. That's that one. What's this one? Is there any good reason to start a war? Yes, say the kings. No, say the widows. Who cares, said my military teachers. For we are soldiers paid to fight, kill and die. Was there a way to avoid war with the Indians? Maybe. But there has been too much betrayal and too much blood spilled to ever settle peace again. We failed as a God-loving and rising nation, and I could be disposed for just writing this by people who never saw the dead bodies of the women and children, colonist and native alike, in the burnt ruins of their farms and villages at rainy dawns. I was among the soldiers who were sent to Bloody Brook after the massacre to count the bodies. I was among those who fought at the Great Swamp Fight of 1675, and I take no pride in this slaughter. My dreams are haunting me. I really hope this new command I took in this new Eden town will keep me away from any new war I would be asked to win. Who wrote that? Interesting. Diablo 4, from what I've heard, is not exactly very good. Yeah, it depends on your expectation. For me, it's about... even if I play it for 5 or 6 hours, you see, I have... The way I work...
There must be a key.
The way I operate is I have ships, which I always play, and you know that. That's my main time sink. I then have a game that I play on Tuesdays and Sundays, which is usually some kind of adventure game. At the moment, it's Banishers of New Eden. I don't know what it'll be next. We'll see. And then I have a game for my own time. And at the moment, the game for my own time is Control, although I have been playing Bolt Gun as well, although I haven't played it for a week or two. So I tend to have 3 or 4 games on the go at any given time. So we'll see where if Diablo fits into that. If I was a king, I would be such a warmonger. There's a lot of Bibles around here, as you'd expect, to be fair. Oh. What's this? There's the Bible as well. Okay.
Storeroom. Locked.
Let's do it. See something here? Yes, I did. That wasn't the hangman's noose. Which way does he want me to go? Okay. Cursed Chester. Hello, who are you? Oh, it's you. Urge the unclean. Oh, you've been hanging around heretics a bit long. Yeah. Oh, that would be my place. Okay. Hello, who are you?
Greetings. Welcome to Ingersoll's General Store. I'm Bathsheba Ingersoll, the owner. What can I get you?
Bathsheba Bainwhistle. Wow.
Very funny. Red McCrae, I'm pleased to meet you.
I met your friend Miss Duarte briefly in New Eden Town. I'm so sorry for your loss. She seemed a vibrant and resolute young woman.
And she seemed eager to leave town as quickly as possible.
See, if I hadn't have spoken to her in the prologue...
Tell me about your store. Tell me about you.
The original Ingersoll's in Boston was grand and fine, but it burned in the North Square fire of '91. We moved to New Eden with Nathaniel. But before Natty could return home, my husband died. Then came the curse. And now here we are. Welcome to Ingersoll's of Fort Jericho.
You never wanted to do anything else?
My husband was prosperous and affluent. I was young and clever. We made an excellent match. He taught me everything I know. The store is my business. My legacy. My story. It is who I am. I don't like running a store.
Kev! Thanks, man. Thank you for the sub, dude. That's awesome, dude.
Tell me something interesting. Just between us.
Yeah, right.
You assume me to be a gossip monger?
What do you wish to know?
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He lets me trade. I like the man. He says Ingersoll's store is good for the fort. I very much agree.
What can you tell me about Helen Priest?
I like her, though she's impetuous. Terse, even. She fancies herself a leader when she should know her place, and that place is below the captain. Thinking about it, No, I don't think I do like her.
Interesting. So,
More generally,
they
how
don't
fast
like
will
her,
Kenny
but they
go?
do like the captain.
Well, it's cold. Folk are hungry more often than not.
That's interesting.
I've little to tell you won't hear from someone else. But Ingersoll's is open, so all is well with me.
I must take my leave.
Thank you for your visit. Do come again.
No Ferdinando here.
Wait a minute. Have we got... Are we on 2 missions at the same time? We are. We're on 2 missions at the same time. That's interesting. Ah, we're on the... Okay. So, we have... Okay, keep... When you press the button, react, please, game. Oh, I can upgrade my outfit. Oh, by the way, you have skill trees and things. So, we have this one, which is the heiress. So, she... the ghost of Rebecca Hardgrave, desperate to get to her lover, Ferdinando Miller, because he never came to see her. There's something going on, but we don't know what it is. Hello, who are you?
Good day, sir. Nathaniel Sather, at your service.
He looks like a
What can I do
Ferdinando.
for you?
Mr. Sather remains to be seen. Red McCraith, by the way, the Banisher. You seem a chatty fella.
We see precious few new faces around here. You'll forgive me if I use you for fresh conversation.
Tell me about yourself. Share your business. Tell me what's important to you.
I'm from Boston. I love it
I know,
very
Poggers.
much. So much more lively. A fine mix of conviviality and anonymity. I miss that life. The
Conviviality.
music, the colour and the splendour, the dance of commerce, the flower sellers, forget-me-nots. Oh, the forget-me-nots. I very much wish to go home.
What are you doing here
Interesting.
then?
I'm the shop boy. When the store moves, I move with it. Old man Ingersoll opened up a general store in Boston back in '78. Then he married Bathsheba. I came with them to New Eden intending to quickly return, but Mr. Ingersoll died. I extended my stay. They took me on when I was just a boy. I've no family. All I have is my Thomas, my closest friend.
You have, as my granny would say, the power to talk the back legs off a 2-footed donkey. But I bet you listen too. What do you hear hereabouts?
Oh, little of interest. Pennington has signed John Rumble to the train band, which means nothing at all to me. I believe John was down the flooded mine. That can't have been fun. Maybe the militia will be good for him.
Huh? You never know who'll take to soldiering.
You say that, and I defer to your experience, but I'm sure it's not for me.
Fair enough.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
The captain. I've not a single bad word to say about that dismally antiquated, superannuated old man. His depth of experience is inspiring, although I shudder to think what those experiences have done to him. But we should respect our elders. We should listen to their point of view, and then ignore it as we look to the future.
Fair enough. I think that's perfectly reasonable.
What do you think of Helen Priest then?
I'd put her in charge if I could. She's bright, trustworthy, thinks for herself. She's not married to old doctrine. People here are desperate. They're sick. They need courage. And Helen Priest fears nothing.
So what you have is you have one lot
Well,
that don't
generally,
want change and one that
affairs from
do.
Jericho.
Helen's
It's
change and
cold. Our clothes are inelegant, the walls are drab. There's no music, no conviviality. There's no gaiety.
Ugh.
Boston is
going on there?
The city, but
What was with that?
I wonder what I could make of this place where I allowed.
Yeah, but
You can paint a turnip red, but it still won't be an apple.
True, but stack enough red painted turnips about.
well, there is no
the place,
chat
and
exactly,
even the
Pogs.
dourest Scotsman shall surely crack a smile.
He doesn't quite.
Let's go.
He
Thank
don't
you for
quite
your time.
grasp the
Take
peril
care,
they're in.
and mention it not.
Mention what not? I don't know what you mean. I'm just going to take your stuff, if that's all right. Key to the military arsenal. Really? You just leave it like... Why are you saying that? I suppose the ghosties aren't going to be nicking the key, are they? Oh, they're going to have to let me in. Let's go and see if I can use the key. Oh, what's this? Apologies for the vast amounts of exploring. This is important to me. With the death of Private Forbury, according to Forbury's wishes and to award his military exploits during the Battle of Bloody Brook, Teddy the Shadow is appointed to be the owner of Forbury's late properties, including his rifle. May the Shadow carry his fine gun with honour. Ooh, a new gun. See you all tomorrow, Jazz. Say hello to the familia. Not that they know who I am. Mostly. My sweet Ethel. Private Talbot Williams, letter number 2. Some of my comrades are sick. I could do nothing for them. Squeamish as I am, Matthew spent the night at the nurse's side carrying spew in buckets. A good man, though he speak little. I am cold, I am hungry, I am tired, and there is fighting yet to do. Your Talbot. Okay. Sickness of a Private Matthew's poetry. Sickness of a soldier. Shadows start to sing. The sky is falling. The days turn into nights. The spectres are at my door. I hear them clawing at the gates. I can run, but I know I'll never escape. The shadows are my friends. I hear them calling out my name. I'm a living shell with no soul, just a ghost haunting his own house. I walk towards death, breathing my last breath. Mother used to say, death is only a horizon. I used to be afraid, but now I'm ready for my sun to set. Good. Positive. Encouraging. Happy. No. None of those things. Letter from Cotton Peabody's sister. My dearest Cotton, I know it's been a long time and I know you asked me not to write to you anymore, but you broke my heart the day you asked me to stop contacting you. I shall try one last time. I am sorry to learn about your health and I hope you will recover soon. Errol and I have a little girl. I know you never accepted my love for him, but we are happily married. We named our child Mary, like our beloved grandmother. We live in a beautiful little house. We have a cow and 7 chickens, and Errol has found work as a blacksmith. It is not an easy life, but we have food on our table and fire in our hearth. I feel happy and loved, but I would like you to feel the same. I will try to send you some money. Until we hear from you, your worried sister, Waverley. Ah, it is depressing, Poggers. But this is the thing. Remember, they're out in the middle of the wilderness, and there are ghosts trying to kill them all of the time. That's the Bible. Yep. All of the time. Oh my god, it's just like Blade. What's just like me? What? What does that say? Note regarding archives. Whichever records, reports and other documents were transported from New Eden are now locked upstairs in the armory. For access, see me, Captain Pennington.
Captain Pennington.
No time, no way out, no hope, no way in. No time at all.
He has a problem.
Captain Pennington, sir.
Mr. McWraith, you live.
There's work to be done.
Work? You had work. A mission. To bring one last glimmer of hope. To gladden our hearts before the pit takes us all.
You secretive bastards haven't helped.
The job is done. There's no more hope and little enough time. All that remains is the pit. Welcome to the last stand, McWraith. Welcome to the end.
I wouldn't surrender just yet, Captain. I found Helen Priest. We brought supplies.
A waste of effort on both accounts.
Hardly. We saved a life. Resupplied, you may save more.
For the sake of what? For the sake of days, a week perhaps?
7 chickens, yes.
You've saved no one. You've prolonged the terror. The dead will come. Our throats will feel their bony fingers soon enough. The end is
Fix him.
inevitable.
Oh, God.
It is if you will not act. You're the officer. Take command. Surely you can't intend to do nothing.
You sound like Priest. She has changed. Her return to Fort Jericho has made her impulsive, irrational, quarrelsome. I believe she did not fully grieve her husband's loss. Returning to the scene has, it seems, reopened the wound. It festers. She'll join the lieutenant soon enough. When our defences crumble at the last, the pit shall take us all.
Wow.
Fair to say your tactical retreat from New Eden town has not served you.
The town was doomed to fall to the curse. We disagreed on everything. There was nothing left to do but leave. We did not know there'd be no escape. No Smith gathered the board and the governor let the affair flock to him. We never agreed on anything in the first place.
The new Smiths are holed up in the woods, planning soon to leave for Boston.
They may leave for Boston, but the curse will follow. The curse will follow until their backs are against the wall.
He is.
As the commanding officer, you must know all the local lumps and bumps.
The lumps and bumps can smooth themselves. I have other priorities.
Do you?
Why did you come to New Eden, Captain? Why here?
Far from the many wars we fight, you mean? I'd shot enough Frenchmen and more than enough Indians.
Did no one come with you?
Keep to your business, son, not mine.
It's just, there's a portrait hanging on the wall. A family.
I had a wife and daughter once. I'll not entertain you with their story.
That sounds sad.
Tell me more about yourself and your career.
I did my duty and had the fortune to return alive. That's all. We who are intimate with war tell no tales.
I thought that too. I was wrong. Silence allowed my ghosts to prosper. 'Tis good to tell our stories.
If ever I do tell, I'll not be telling you, son.
Wow.
How do things stand, Captain, as you see them?
Little has changed. The dead flood from the mines. We shoot them down and gain respite. Soon, the onslaught begins anew. The clock of our extinction ticks on towards the hour. We may no more defeat the dead than we may vanquish the ocean waves.
Folk have little enough hope, and you're leading them further into the darkness.
I've heard the whispers, the murmurs, the plotting from the shadows.
What?
We hold till the last. We resist, till retribution rises from the pit and drags us all to hell.
So he's got
Well,
some
that's
fight in him.
something worth waiting for.
I fail to see the appeal of this slow agony.
How unfortunate. Because thanks to you, and the time you bought us, the agony will be all the slower.
Wow. That's a fair amount of resentment right
Permission
there.
to take my leave, Captain.
And if I refuse it?
Are you trying to recruit me, Captain? Do you really think I'd take the King's shilling?
If I were to offer enough shillings, I'm sure of it. I need no new lieutenants. But if you wish, you may stay. This key unlocks the unused watchtower. You'll bill it while you're here.
Wow. Ooh, look, stuff. We're just going to have a nose around your room while you're here. Anything interesting? Right now. Okay.
On the one hand, a captain beaten by the world. On the other, his rival, haunted and mutinous.
In a fort besieged by vengeful specters.
I know the shit, there's something else. Something darker.
There is. And I don't know what it is. I know, I wanted to look at this. Spectres in the mines bear a grudge against Captain Pennington. Yes. Should never recover from the death. Capable and careful and dressed for the fight, Helen Priest still suffers no fools. Bold and confident, she moves with purpose and holds your gaze, but something dark hides behind the cool exterior. Pain, loss, a secret longing. To break free of the mines, Ansi, and knock down a wall, the two couples returned to Fort Jericho. With Helen Priest's approval, Red gained entry and went to talk to the now darkly pessimistic and distrusting Captain Pennington. The captain granted Red permission to stay. Interesting. Mines. What's this? Is
How
this
often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you all too well. I hear a hoggish harridan, a narrow nag, a selfish shrew.
One of these days, I shall poison your soup.
And the day before, I'll take you to the highest cliff and push you off it. You're new. From where have you sprung?
Name's Red McCraith, a Banisher, come from across the deep blue sea.
You look a landlubber to me. You should feel right at home. John Rumble.
Are you a married man, John?
Aye, to Abigail. I count myself lucky. Are you married yourself, Mr. McCraith?
Marriage wasn't for us. But I suppose you could have called us man and wife.
No, you could not.
Marriage is a union conceived by men. Men are fallible.
Do I detect a hint of regret?
Regret? Oh, I've no regrets. She's a fine woman, my wife. Finer than likes of me deserves. I'll not say a word against her. Not a word, sir.
You just were. You literally
What's
just
the word
threatened
round
to
here?
poison her. Or to push
Look
her over the
around
cliff.
you. We're barely hanging on. You'll have to be Miller to enjoy the situation.
Who's
The
Miller?
merchant.
Aye, the freedman. He's the only one who'll leave Fort Jericho with more than he came with. Some people have all the luck.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
What about him?
I don't know. Is he a good commander? Do you like him? Does he have secrets, that kind of thing?
If, say, I thought him a blockhead, then I'd not say so. If, say, it was my wife's stupid idea for me to join the train band, I'd not say that neither.
He doesn't
Can you
like
tell
him.
me anything about Helen Priest?
A bold woman, clever too. I'll be glad to take her orders.
I'm interested in Sebastian Priest. Do you know him?
I did not, but I know the lieutenant's name. We all do. He died a hero. Call comfort to Helen, no doubt.
May you prosper in good health, John.
He that does good is of God.
John, I'm taking your stuff. Where did Mrs. go? She escaped. Did she go this way? Oh, it's Pennington's place. Where did she go? I wanted to talk to her. Where did she go? Why did she run away? Can't have gone far. There's something on the stove. Where's the bit that I wasn't allowed to check? It's down here, isn't it?
Storeroom. Locked.
Got the key.
Storeroom.
I've literally just... Oh, I picked up the armory key, not this key. Damn it. That's not the key that I found. That's the Bible. Yep. For another up. Where's the other up? Oh, it goes down. How do I get down? The building is ramshackle. Access upstairs is restricted. Danger objects falling. Okay, well, I'll... Crazy we're having. Yeah. Can we go around? One of the ways. Okay. It's actually quite nice today. The sun's out. I'm happy with that. It's not raining. It rained yesterday afternoon, which sucked, sadly, but there you go. Where's the box that I couldn't open? Was it that one? Yes. I have the key now. Gun. What is that? A spiritual ward. Oh, hello. It's a level 4. So which one have I got equipped? I've currently got Brabatower Red is reduced by 5%. Oh. It's just better. I want to do that one. It's just superior. Oh. Sarcastic. Doesn't suit you. Rain in England, of course. Oh, hello. There she is. Yo.
Please excuse my husband. He really is as unpleasant as he sounds.
He loves you.
And who are you, then?
Red McCraith, ma'am. I'm a banisher.
Are you, indeed? Pleased to meet you, Mr. Banisher. I'm Abigail Rumble. Thanks to you, me and my husband should soon be able to go back to our mountains.
Trying.
You and your husband prefer an isolated life outside the fort.
I have a roof above my head, my belly is rarely empty, and I live by my beliefs. We suffered for many years. By comparison, this is bliss.
Do you not find it dangerous out here? Just the two of you alone.
I thank you for your concern, but we live how we live, and it makes us quite contented.
Your husband won't mind us talking.
No, why would he? We are faithful and trustworthy, as I'm sure are you.
She doubts your intentions.
No need to worry about me, ma'am. I'm spoken for.
Good. We understand one another. My husband and I are very close. Very close indeed.
Then you have
You're
my
creepy.
admiration. Sustaining such closeness takes much tolerance and hard work.
You don't know how good you've got it.
This
Anything
heckling lady
talk-worthy
next to me
round
all the
these
time.
parts?
Ferdinando Miller has been the talk of the town lately. He has had much good fortune, and many resent him for it. I like the lad. He's polite, helpful, listens to his customers. He deserves no backbiting.
That's Ferdinando that I'm looking for
What's
the
your
other
thoughts
mission.
on Pennington? A good leader?
He gave John a job. That was good. We hadn't worked since we left the Bly place. He saw John's promise and gave him his chance.
Swim?
I'd say he's a good leader.
Helen Priest seems to get the work done.
The captain trusts her with his life. So do I. John adores her. When the fort was attacked, she proved us right. I like having a strong woman in charge.
She likes both of them. That's interesting.
I'll let you get back to your day, madam.
If you need anything, feel free to ask.
It's kind of got an agenda. It's weird. Well, I suppose it's not weird. It's kind of what you'd expect. What's over here? Just a closed gate?
Rebecca had a plan for herself and Ferdinando. Look for a store.
Just going to do that. Wait. Just there. Let's have a look. Axe and Blood. Private Talbot Williams letter. I have little time to write, and I do not know if you shall ever read this letter. We are besieged, and what attacks us is not human. The dead come, our men die, and ammunition runs low. Pray for us. Talbot. Good Lord.
I need to find the key to open this.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know.
I'll talk to you in a second. Let me take this stuff. Okay, thank you. What's this? Raspberry bush roots, hills, dysentery possibly also causes it. Dried one, maybe also try with a different type of wintergreen. Pale yellow liquid, not pale brown. Medical records.
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone.
Echinacea did well on Old Miller's toothcakes, on Myrtle on for women's pain. I should not forget this one. Rumour of epidemic in the mines in the mountains. I am forbidden to go. I am vexed. I learned today that oil of windscreen may ease the king's evil. I pray I shall never need it. Interesting. What's that? Wait.
Do you have the supplies you need?
I can treat a cough, perhaps cool a fever. Mr. Peabody needs more than calamine. But what he needs is not available, and we must accept it. My apologies. I did not wish to hush you. I just prefer to focus on one patient at a time. Welcome to the infirmary. I'm Nurse Wings. Anne, if it sets you at ease.
I'm a Banisher. Name's McCraith, but you may call me Red.
Red. A pleasure to see a friendly face, or any face at all. What can I do for you?
So, how'd you end up here? What brought you to nursing?
That, sir, is a personal question.
I'm a personable man.
That's not the same thing. I was sick as a child. Very sick. Afterwards, I swore I'd serve others when they were sick. And here I am. What about you?
I was haunted. Someone cared for me. Saved me from my ghosts. Now I do the same.
A fine story.
I'll not bore you with more. Times being as they are, how come you only have the one patient?
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Fort Jericho has a history of contagion. Folk worry.
What does he have?
Not my place to say. You'll have to ask him yourself.
All right. I'll not press you. Did you not fear infection?
If I did, I would not show it.
What's the word around here?
I don't see folk much. I stay here, keep to myself.
No visitors? No other patients?
Helen Preece comes when she can. Captain Pennington would sometimes visit Mr. Peabody, but I haven't seen him in a while now.
What can you tell me about Captain Pennington?
He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told. It's not for me to like or dislike him, unpleasant though he may be.
Tell me about Helen Preece.
The bold lieutenant's widow. He's dead some years now, and she's not remarried. She's as much a soldier as her husband was. A fighter. Commanding, too. Even dead, you can see his influence in her bearing.
I think I know how that feels.
Ah. True.
What about you? How do you feel?
Oh, I'm alive and well. I'll not complain. I can be strong for those less fortunate.
You're a good soul, Nurse Wings.
I do my best, Mr. McCraith. I'm sure you do yours.
Flirting with the handsome Scotsman.
Farewell, Nurse Wings.
Farewell, and good health, sir.
Who the hell are you? Queen Mary Stuart?
Well, I've met Mary II, and she's a little prettier than I. I'm Red McCreath. I'm a banisher.
The Banisher come to gloat at sick old Cotton Peabody. Well, piss off. There's a sudden stink of death in here, Scotsman, and it ain't from me.
Where did you fight, soldier?
None of your business, Scotsman.
This, comrade, is why no one wants to talk to you.
You're no soldier. You're a brawler and a rebel, and if you fought at all, I'll wager you lost. I'm a proper soldier, me. Self-made, too. Left the family farm and signed up to fight them Indians. I learned the hard way, in the blood and the snow. Fought under the captain himself, I did. And followed him here and joined the train band.
When did you get sick?
What's it to you? I'm not so sick as I can't give some nosy Scotsman what for.
When I'm sick, I get surly too. What's the word around here?
No one tattles to me stuck in here. Captain came by once, worried for Andrew White. Seems the old boy screams in his sleep.
There's a lot of it about. White's a gate guard, right? What's his story?
He sees ghosts in his sleep. He's dreaming. Real ghosts come when you're awake.
Tell me about the captain. Speak freely, I'll not get back to him.
Let you get back to him. The captain is the best of us, and I'm proud to serve him. Proud, too, to give him my guidance when he'd call. Not that he calls no more. Suppose he has too much on his plate. Time's precious for the likes of the captain, eh?
It's something the
Tell me
captain
about Helen
talks
Crease.
about.
I promise it won't get back to her.
Lieutenant's wife. Stood second to the captain herself. Now she's in command. Quite the rise, no?
That sounds like jealousy.
How's life about the fort?
What do you want to hear? It's cold. We're hungry. Welcome to paradise.
Happy man.
As you were, Mr. Peabody. See you about.
Not like I can go anywhere anyways.
A happy man. Can we go out that door? No. Wait a minute. Let's go. Have I been in there?
The store. Ferdinando's?
Right, before we do this, quite enjoyable indeed. Give me 2 minutes. I need to visit the facilities. I won't be long. I will see you shortly, chat.